Hi, Tyra. My name's Chris. Your nutritionist today. Going to work with you for a few minutes. So, what is your granddaughter's name?
Kiana.
That's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
So, I want to start out on the positives and talk a little bit about Kiana's health and growth. So, what, if anything, would you like to talk about in terms of Kiana's health or growth?
Well, the last time when I was in, they told me that Kiana was drinking too much milk. She was drinking maybe 8 or 9 cups a day. And now I've got her down to 3 or 4 cups.
Wow, that's great. I could tell you've put a lot of thought to it, a lot of work on that. So I'm going to go ahead and put some information into the computer. As I mentioned, this appointment will take about 10 minutes, but the computer part will be a couple minutes. So if you just hang out with me while I do that. Does that sound okay?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
How many people are in your family?
Just Kiana and I, just 2.
Okay. So we did Kiana's height and weight today. So I'm going to go ahead and enter that information in. Okay. So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions regarding Kiana's health. Was she born with any health problems?
No.
Great. And in the past 6 months, has she been to the doctor because she was sick?
Yes, she has gone to the doctor.
Tell me more about that.
She has asthma, so she had a bad attack, and we had to take her to the doctor, and they had to give her a breathing treatment.
It must be really stressful when she is sick or has the asthma.
It's pretty scary, yeah.
So how do you manage with that?
Well, it's kind of new to me, so I've just been doing what the doctor says, and she uses an inhaler, so I've just been working with her with that.
We are actually, we'll have an opportunity to talk a little bit more about asthma, how it relates to her appetite. So I'm going to go ahead and park this right now, and then we'll come back to that.
Okay.
And does anyone smoke cigarettes inside the home?
No. No smoking.
Okay, great. So what I'd like to do is offer you some topics that we can talk about today. But before I even do that, I would like to ask you, what, if anything, would you like to talk about today, or maybe ask to me today about Kiana's nutrition?
Well, we talked about her having asthma earlier, and that's a big concern of mine. And when she has to use her inhaler, it really messes with her appetite. And she's a very picky eater, so I'm thinking that I would like for her to eat more fruits and vegetables and just have a healthier diet. So if you could help me with that, I'd really appreciate it.
We can talk about that. What I'm going to do is go ahead and park that right now, and then I'm going to put some things in some circles and present them to you, and we can talk from there. How's that sound?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
First thing that I'd like to put in is picky eaters. You had mentioned that is a concern of yours.
Yes.
That's certainly something we could talk about. I'm going to put in the circles foods high in fat. Based on your questionnaire that you had answered, that subject stood out, so that's something we could talk about as well.
Okay.
I'm going to put down appetite and asthma, based on our conversation about the asthma. And then lastly, I'm going to go ahead and write down healthy snacks.
Okay.
Because if that's something you want to talk about as well, I have a great handout that I could share with you. So what I'd like to do is just present these to you. And what are your thoughts? Which one stands out that you would consider to talk about today?
Well, I really wanted to talk about the picky eater.
So how come you pick picky eater?
Well, I picked the picky eater because, like I was saying before, she has asthma, and when she has a crisis, we use the inhaler, and when that medicine gets in her, it just really messes with her appetite, and she doesn't want to eat, or she just wants to eat just certain foods, and I would just like to see her eat healthier and get more fruits and vegetables in her diet.
So if she eats more fruits and vegetables, you feel that that would really help her out in terms of her asthma and how healthy she would be in general?
I think so. I just want her to be healthy. And she's young, and this asthma is a real concern of mine. And I'm hoping that as she grows older, she can grow out of it. But I know if she eats better foods, it will help her.
And it would also be great for you because you have a healthy child.
Yes, yeah. I wouldn't have to worry about her so much.
So tell me, what fruits and vegetables does she eat right now?
Carrots and cucumber. I mean, I can serve that every day,
She
7
likes
days a
those.
week. She loves them. She loves those. Those are her favorites. She likes some fruits. She likes bananas and cherries.
Those are all healthy fruits and vegetables, and she's lucky to get those offered every day. So great.
She really likes those. But I can't seem to get her to eat things that are green.
We hear that from lots of moms. So I'm curious, with green vegetables, what kind of benefits would she get if she ate specifically the green fruits and vegetables?
I think she'd get more vitamins and minerals. I just want her to be healthy as a child.
So what other things could you think of where you can, maybe the way that you offer green fruits and vegetables, or something that you could do at home that can get her to eat more green fruits and vegetables?
Well, I think that I could offer them more often because I've kind of given up because she's rejected it several times. So I really kind of stopped offering them, and maybe just trying it again might help. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure.
Well, I think that you're completely on target. We know that children need to get exposed to foods repeatedly before they're comfortable eating it. What other things could you do? You talked about offering it to her and not giving up. So what other things could you do?
I don't know. At this point, I really am pretty lost. I don't know what else to do.
So Tyra, would it be okay if I offered you a couple suggestions that you might be able to use?
Oh, yeah, I would like that.
One thing you can consider is to play around with the temperature and texture of vegetables and fruits. The other thing that you could consider is being a model. In other words, you eat the fruits and vegetables that you would like to have Kiana eat. And the other thing is I have a handout that has some ideas of other fruits and vegetables that you might consider today. So what do you think? What of those might work for you?
Well, I've been modeling eating the fruits and vegetables, so that's really not working because she sees me eating it and she looks like she wants it, but she won't accept it. So maybe if you have some ideas, that probably would, something I can take home and refer back to, that would help.
Let me say that it's great that you're modeling the behavior that you would like Kiana to learn from you. So don't give up on that. Keep doing that because she will learn that. It's good to eat healthy fruits and vegetables because grandma's eating them.
Sometimes I think she's going to do it, and then she gets almost to the point, and then she says, oh, no thanks, I don't want it.
So what you're telling me is she's almost there.
Yeah, I think she's getting closer. Now, but first she wouldn't try it at all, but now she's like looking, and it smells good to her, so it's getting her interest.
What I'd like to offer you is to take a look at this, and on the top are some healthy fruits and vegetables right here. Maybe you can take a look at this list and consider which ones would you like to offer Kiana in the near future.
Well, I'd like to try the broccoli, and there's some cabbage wedges. I don't know if she would like it, but I would like to try it with her. I would like to try that again and see how that works. I see a lot of things here that she already likes with the fruits, so I didn't realize that she was eating. She likes cantaloupe, berries, grapes, and honeydew, so she eats a lot. I guess a lot of fruits already, and I didn't really realize that.
That's great. So this list helps you think about other fruits and vegetables that she's already doing. I would like you to take a look at this number line, if it's okay. How confident are you at getting Kiana to eat more fruits and vegetables? 0 would be not very confident, and 10 is I'm really confident that she'll change the way she eats. Where would you say you fall on that number line?
I would say probably about a 6, 6.5, somewhere in that area.
Tell me about a 6.
She's starting to really, you know, become interested. I can tell she's getting closer to it. I know she's not refusing it like she used to totally. So I'm thinking if I keep trying to offer it more and more, keep modeling it, maybe, I was just thinking a minute ago, maybe if I get some of her little friends or something when they're over to eat it, then she might want to try it more if she sees someone her own age besides me eating that. So
Absolutely.
I'm thinking that now, because she plays with it. We have kids over all the time that play with her, and if they start eating it, then maybe she'll want it also.
I think that's a great idea. When the children are over playing, you could bring out these healthy snacks, and they could have fun sharing healthy snacks together.
Right, yeah, I was just thinking that.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to me about this. And what I'd like to do is just kind of summarize what we've talked about. At the beginning of this appointment, you shared with me that you had some concerns about her appetite with the asthma. And then we talked a little bit more, and we talked about picky eater, her being a picky eater. And then we also talked about what's important to you. And what you shared with me is that she needs to eat more fruits and vegetables, specifically green fruits and vegetables. And I really liked your idea that you came up with. I think it's a wonderful idea to offer the fruits and vegetables, the green fruits and vegetables, when her friends are around. So I just want to check in with you and make sure I got it all.
I think it's going to work.
You got a plan, and based on your love for Kiana and your dedication to being a grandma, I'm confident that you're going to be successful, and she's going to be healthier now. She's going to grow to be a healthier adult because of the choices that you made today.
That's what I want.
Okay. Would you like to go get your vouchers now?
Sure I would.